Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I've got a message for Leo today. To let you know how this works, I have asked my guides and spirit to send an information, to send a message through the cards that will be helpful and meaningful for you this week. If you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. It helps to keep you in constant contact every week with high vibration information that can really help move you forward and keep you moving forward. Last thing, if you feel compelled to comment or like during the course of this reading, that is so encouraged as well. I always love hearing from you, and your feedback is really important to me. So let's get straight to your reading. We have some interesting stuff happening this week. We have, for some reason, some situation triggering your anxiety, the Nine of Swords. So something to make you feel a little bit anxious, make you feel a little bit doubting, and make you feel a little bit worried. Just something to kind of shake you. I think for a lot of you, things have been going pretty well, quite well, but there's just going to be a moment where you're going to be a little bit tested, a little bit wobbled. And you actually stand up to it. You've got the Seven of Wands for how you react to it. So you keep this at bay. You're able to recognize it for what it is, that it's just a test. It's just an insecurity of thought is what they're saying. It's just a little something that comes up from within you that's not really you. Your thoughts aren't you. Your emotions are you. You are you experiencing those things. So you're able to identify this as not a part of you. However, there's a deeper message for you. We've got the Five of Pentacles, the Fool opposing that, and then we're going to the Four of Wands. So we're trying to get to the Four of Wands, but the Fool is opposing that. And the Fool is shining some light on this Five of Pentacles. You're thinking that this is just a momentary circumstantial anxiety. It's just something that happens because it does. You're not seeing the root of the anxiety as something systemic or systematically there inside you. No, systemic is a better word. So you don't see systemic anxiety in you, and you're not willing to look at the possibility of that being there. You're just kind of like, no, I dealt with it, it's gone. So, but this Five of Pentacles is saying to me that there is a little bit of low self-esteem. There's a little bit of self-doubt. And there's a little bit of self-image that isn't quite right. This is probably not the image you show to the world. It's something way down in there. But the Fool is trying to shine some light, to put some energy on that, to say, you know, if you don't shift this perspective, if you don't go at this a new way, we can only build so far. Yes, you can have some success. This is the Four of Wands card. Yes, you can have some success, but we can only go so far with where you are. It's like they're trying to get you to get your energy up to the next level, to the next vibration. So when we hold any kind of negativity in our vibration, self-doubt, self-deprecation, lack of self-confidence, lower self-image, kind of third chakra stuff, when we hold any of that in our vibration is lower. The more we release that, the higher our vibration gets, the quicker we can manifest our desires, and the quicker we can have that successful life that we're wanting to lead. So this is not, I'm not accusing you of being a certain way, but this is an opportunity for you to look at that and to understand that that little bit of grayness, that little bit of doubt, that little bit of that weaker self-image is really an opportunity for strength. Because it's like, look how far you've gotten with what you've got. I mean, this is awesome. You've been able to have some success. They're crowned with roses and they're unicorns leaping up to the sky. That's a pretty joyful image. But 4 isn't the end. 10 is the end. 9 is the end. So there's so much more of your potential that's waiting to open up. But if you won't look at it, you notice she's not looking at anything. She's looking down like this. If you won't look at it and you won't open it up, then you're going to be limited in the success you can have. So there's more success waiting for you. The only thing blocking it is this self-image that is inconsistent with who you really are. Who you really are is this expansive, loving, huge, talented, bright, shining being That's who you are, but you're believing you're not. There's a tiny part of you that is holding that back. It's like you're, if the sun is a big lion, you're holding that lion's tail back. So let's see if we can get any more information. And they're wanting you to do this a way that you haven't done before. That's our Fool card, trying something new. So the ways that you usually work on your self-esteem, or you usually look at your self-worth, they're wanting you to try something a little bit new. But mostly for some reason, the Fool is there just to kind of show you what's going on with you with fresh eyes. So I hope that watching this reading kind of gives you a sense of detachment so that you're able to see what's going on with you without totally getting emotionally overwhelmed. They're just wanting you to look at this as not real. So if you look at my Five of Pentacles card, there's these beautiful shining pentacles above her in the same room. She owns them. So this is like your higher self, your true self. That is you. You own it. But she's refusing to look at it. She'd rather think that she has none of that. She'd rather think that she has just grayness and coldness and there's no hope left in her world. And this is very dramatic. But what I'm saying is that all the stuff, all the wonderful things I said about you are already in you. They are you. You just have to change the way that you're wanting to see that. Understand that the way you're looking at yourself now is an illusion, is not the truth, is not what's really there. So what does that actually mean? It means that success is natural. The things that you want, the things that you've been desiring, those being in your life are natural. It's just a lie that keeps you from attaining them, that keeps you from attracting them. So, if you don't take the advice of this reading, that's totally fine. Again, you're going to have some success, and you've had some success, and we need to celebrate that success. But if you're willing to release that lie that says to you that you're not enough, or that you're not good enough, or whatever those, you know what I'm talking about, those negative self-talks that you do to yourself, if you're willing to say, you know what, that's a lie. Whenever that thought comes up, say lie, or that's not true, or that doesn't serve me, or that, it's not even that doesn't serve me. You just have to accept that it's a lie. It's just something that your ego is saying to you right now because it's terrified what will happen if you get your natural birthright of success. So when that moment comes of wobble, use that as a catalyst to go just a tiny bit deeper. I don't want you just thinking, oh yeah, I just had a momentary thing, but I got myself out. Understand that if you do the deeper work, you're going to get so much more mileage out of this. You have the little wobble, you could fix it, or you could immediately fast track to success just by changing your mind about that lie. So if you have questions about this, please reach out in the comments. I also invite you to check out my website, trueguidancetarot.com. Got a lot of amazing offers that will really help you on your spiritual journey. And trueguidancetarot.com, where there's specific links in the description below. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good one.